Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Khalif Raymond to return it. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, Henry. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Jackson's going to go on 4th. To the outside. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens, about set to begin their drive.
DC, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Lamar now from the gun. Gets this one to Andrews. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down throw for Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Goff taken right to the air. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he pays the price for the interception. Woo-hoo! Big hit brings it into that return. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
On 1st down, Jackson. Oh, he loses the football. Going the other way, Lions have it.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. Been a really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
On 1st down, it's gone. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st down throw from Goff. He rolls to his right. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. This one intended for the running back. So 2nd down coming up.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Craig Reynolds to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Gets this one to Patrick. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
These little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. Patrick going to motion over left. He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running it with David Montgomery. Blast through midfield. And finally down right along that opposing 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Goff on 1st and 10. He finds Laporta. He's got it in the red zone. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. And the catch is made.